Hello viewers. To avoid any unnecessary injury, it is wise to carry out tests prior to beginning a weights training program for your athletes. I will describe 6 simple tests that you can do. Make sure before starting the assessment, you ask about prior or any current injuries. You even want to know if an injury that happened when they were really young, because it could be an injury which still affects their movement. Assessment 1 is a shoulder flexion test. This will ensure the athlete qualifies for overhead work, like a squat snatch. Let's start at the torso to test the thoracic mobility. You see the starting position is arms straight and by her sides. The athlete then attempts to raise her hands to 180 degrees. What we are looking out for is excessive lower back extension. And at the front, we are looking to see how far her stomach pops out. The less mobility in the shoulders, the more compensation you will notice in the lower torso. Now we are testing how close the athlete's arms can come up to 180 degrees. She does this easily. A quick key question to ask the athlete after completing each test is, are you pain-free? Moving on to the next test, which calculates shoulder internal range of motion. This assessment will help you determine if an athlete is ready for barbell work, like the clean and jerk. We want the athlete to be able to reach as close as possible to the red line for a pass. The red line is where the T7 vertebrae is, which is roughly halfway down the back. The last upper body test is push-ups and glides. The purpose of this test is to see how the scapula behaves under load. We want to find out if the athlete has excessive scapular winging. This is when the shoulder blade sticks out from the back. The main cause of excessive scapular winging is loss of sensation in the serratus anterior. This leads to loss of function, which then causes weakness. This muscle needs to function well because it's a primary stabilizer for the scapula and it's active during overhead movements like dumbbell pullover and high to low cable wood chops. The 2 assessments you can do before starting a lower body weight workout are squats and balance variations. I'll start with the body squat. It's simple but very comprehensive in regards to what you can glean from it. For example, it will help you determine if the athlete is ready for Olympic lifts, plyometrics, squats, deadlifts, plus let you know the athlete's ankle and hip mobility range. Begin the test by asking the athlete to stand straight and slowly descend. Look to see how far the hips shifts back. Too much shift indicates compensation somewhere. Observe the torso for excessive curvature and look at the feet for heel lift. A pass on this test will be hips and knees close to 90 degrees. The torso and shin angles also needs to match. On to the very last assessment, which is balance patterns. This means balancing along a straight line or balancing in a zigzag or sideways, etc. This assessment will help you determine if the athlete is ready for example, single leg deadlifts, Bulgarian split squats, plus determine the level of proprioception and any muscle imbalance. To conclude, so naturally if the athlete doesn't pass these tests, then your job will be to create an intervention program if you know how to, or seek professional advice. Bye for now.